When someone comes into a hospital and alleges abuse, forensic nurses traditionally look for signs of bruising with the naked eye. But because pigment in darker skin is closer to the skin's surface than the bruise, they might see nothing.
So this is a bruise on somebody who's Caucasian, that's 24 hours old. This is a bruise that's made on somebody who's African American, 24 hours
There's
old.
a bruise there.
There is a bruise there.
You can't see it with the naked eye at all.
Can't see it.
Professor Catherine Scafidi is at George Mason University.
By relying just on our eyes to see a bruise, unfortunately, we are creating a disparity in how we're able to detect injuries across diverse populations. That can lead to differences in legal outcomes for these particular survivors.
Whether someone's prosecuted, goes to jail for a crime.
Yeah.
It's a disparity actor and activist Angelina Jolie has been working to change.
Anybody with darker skin is going to have less chance at justice.
Jolie pushed for money in new federal legislation to expand research like Scafidi is doing.
So here we are in my lab, and this is a student of mine, Taylor, who has a bruise.
She's been studying using alternate light sources to more easily identify bruising on darker skin.
Let's look at it with alternate light and see what we find. Turn the lights out. Okay.
Oh, wow. It pops out.
Scafidi worked with Texas A&M to study various wavelengths of light.
What did you find?
We discovered that violet light and blue light, when viewed through yellow goggles, increases the odds of detecting bruises up to 5 times compared to the white typical lighting we would use in an exam setting.
It's changed everything.
Deborah Holbrook was an early adopter. She runs a team of 30 forensic nurses in Baltimore at Mercy Medical Center. They worked to convince judges and courts that the technology is reliable and admissible as evidence.
Has it led to more cases and more convictions?
It has.
You can say that definitively.
I can say that definitively.
You can see the shape and almost like a U shape there.
It's amazing how different it is.
The lights are not standard everywhere.
It's not being used everywhere due to cost, fear that it's not being accepted in court, and lack of clinical practice guidelines.
But Scafidi is hoping research like hers will convince more localities to use alternate light, a tool that could create a more equitable system.